Day 35. We're heading into Rowan Mountain, the town today. I'd say we're heading down the mountain, but we've already gone about 5 miles and are still going up. We forgot to make our start of our hike in camp video today, so you get me out of breath. So yesterday we were super excited about staying on top of the bald, watching the sunset and the sunrise, and unfortunately it stormed all night long, and we woke up to being in a cloud, which is what we still are. You can see me. This is supposedly a great view. Oh, you can barely even see the shadows of the trees that are just barely into the bald here. Oh, but it's the way it is out here. You can't, the weather's not super predictable going up and over the mountains. I flip this. But I imagine on a clear day, this being a totally open view on both sides, I've heard a lot of stories about it. But for us, it's just a climb. A little chillier today. I think we had a high of 48. And walking through the clouds, it gets you a little damp too. So we have went back and forth between wearing a fleece, not wearing a fleece, wearing a rain jacket, not wearing it. I think we've stopped and changed a dozen times already. Tonight we will be hiking into Mountain Harbor Hostel. We're pretty excited about that. We're actually just tent camping there, but it'll allow us to get showers and wash our clothes, dry out our tent, and then get some good food. So, alrighty, huffing and puffing in y'all's ear as it looks nice in the video, but it's a pretty significant climb here. I think they call this Big Hump. I could just be out of shape still. We'll get stronger each day. Alright, I'll get on if it changes any. Ooh, a tiny little bit of the view. The clouds cleared just a tiny bit. They're moving fast, covering it back up. I don't know if you can see in the video, but the clouds are moving really quickly. The clouds have opened up a little bit. We finally have a view. And you can see that right there is what we just climbed down and then back up, which may not seem very big right there, but there's people all standing right there about the halfway point, so that tells you
there they are.
How big this is. Still pretty cool to see the clouds dipping in and out of the mountains. Whew, that was a climb though. It's still going up.
We're going to also supplement with chicken, vegetables, stuff like that. Jules, come here.
There's some like really special stores that you can order from like in Canada,
Hey,
and they'll make
you want your
dog
treat?
food out of meat you haven't heard of before. So if they have them in a Swiss.
This is Mountain Harbor Hostel. Over here is a little bar and their food truck with amazing, amazing food. It is so good. That opens up at 5. This is the hostel. There's an outdoor sitting area and a living room and a kitchen and lots of little rooms. It is absolutely beautiful here. They've got parking area for section hikers or weekenders. We stayed in the back here in a tent just so we could do laundry and shower. And then up the staircase here is the main house, and this is a bed and breakfast. They rent out the rooms. They've got jacuzzi tubs. They have an absolutely amazing multi-course breakfast. You do have to reserve ahead of time if you're not staying in the bed and breakfast, because they make the right amount of food for that day. You can't just show up and eat or stay in the hostel and come up and eat. We are taking a 0, so we are not hiking today. We do this maybe about once a week. Just let our legs rest, let our mind rest. Really do a deep clean of all of our gear, do any repairs that we need to do. They also have little tree houses. You can't really see any from here, up in the woods, that you can rent. Their little private room tree houses.
And if you want to put it on Mountain Dog Harbor is our Instagram, and Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast is the Facebook page. And it's Harbor, H-A-R-B-O-U-R.
I know it took me a while because we did.
The English spelling of Harbor, right?
But I didn't do.
Hello, we are on day 38. We actually ended up taking 2 zeros at Mountain Harbor, rest our legs and joints, eat lots of good food, and we just really enjoyed their company there.
Yeah, Mountain Harbor's nice.
Had a lot of other hikers there we've been hiking with that were doing the same thing, so it was a very enjoyable couple days. Heading out of Rowan today, up towards Hampton. We'll see y'all later. Nice little camp spot here for maybe 1, 2 small tents. We have a bridge at this water crossing. There's an old homestead here. There's an entire foundation, and it looks like a little shed back there. We have a really pretty day today. The sun's getting up there. It's about 45 right now. It's gonna be gorgeous. We're coming down the trail and it opens up to a cemetery. A fairly new cemetery. Here's the trail. Mostly pine needles today. This area is pretty smooth. We just came off of a little kind of gravel access road area. And for you, those of you that don't know, that's worse because those little rocks dig into your soles of your feet. Probably looks like we just turned around, but that's because we just came down 2 switchbacks coming down this mountain here. Double blazes with an arrow letting us know that the trail's gonna have choices here. You can go right or left. This one wants us to go left. Little pond down there. Woohoo! We made it to 400 miles! Woohoo! We are at Jones Falls. We are now at Mountaineer Falls. Let's see if I can get across these rocks.